Hi everyone, and welcome back to UK Money Wisdom. We all need and deserve to know the truth about threats to our money. And today we have to talk about an even bigger threat. That's the autumn budget. It's just weeks away, isn't it? And the Chancellor is under massive pressure to plug a gap of around £60 billion, which is the OBR's current deficit forecast for 2024-25. And the rumour mill is churning out changes that could hit your ISA and your pension, where it hurts most, the tax relief. If you are a saver, an employee using salary sacrifice, or a pensioner planning your tax-free cash, stay right there because I'm giving you 3 urgent actions that you need to take before the budget lands. I'm Angie, and on this channel we cut through the speculation to give you the real world UK money wisdom. I've broken down the 3 most likely and most painful tax grabs that we could see. First, the ISA shock. Could your £20,000 limit be cut for cash savings? Second, the pension tax axe. Is the incredible benefit of salary sacrifice about to be scrapped? And third, what you must know about the rumours surrounding your pension tax-free cash lump sum. Let's dive into the first threat, which impacts every single saver in the country. Now, for years, the ISA has been the backbone of UK savers' tax-free wealth. You can put £20,000 in every year, tax-free, but the government has been very clear. They want you to invest for growth, not hoard cash. The autumn budget is the most likely moment for them to make a move here. The speculation is not that the overall £20,000 limit will be cut, but the amount you can put into a cash ISA will be drastically reduced, maybe down to £5,000 or even less. And why? Well, it forces you to move the rest into a stocks and shares ISA, boosting the economy. That's their desire for growth, but perhaps exposing you to risk you weren't ready for. So I'm going to tell you about a wise action for savers. It's an ISA tip. If you value the security of tax-free cash, here is your urgent tip. You have until the new tax year, that's next April, to use this year's £20,000 allowance. But if the budget in the next few weeks limits cash ISAs immediately, say, or announces a sudden cut, you will have lost the opportunity. So my advice is simple and clear. If you have money you plan to put into a cash ISA this tax year, act now. Maximise that tax-free allowance before the autumn budget hits. It's the only way, you see, to guarantee you secure the full allowance under the current generous rules. And we're going to now look at the salary sacrifice axe. It's a major hit to employees and future UK pensioners. Next, we're going to look at the salary sacrifice axe. It could be a major hit to employees and future UK pensioners, the axe hanging over salary sacrifice. If you pay into a workplace pension through salary sacrifice, you are doing one of the cleverest things a saver can do. You give up part of your salary and your employer pays it into your pension. Crucially, that money avoids income tax and national insurance for both you and your employer. It really is a fantastic tax break. But HMRC has been researching this scheme, and the cost to the Treasury is huge, especially since employer national insurance rates went up. The fear is the government, who are leaving no stone unturned, will cap how much you can salary sacrifice, or even remove the NI exemption altogether. This would be a massive pension tax raid, especially on higher earners who use it to keep their income below the £100,000 tax trap threshold. And here's a wise action for employees, a salary sacrifice tip. If you use this powerful tool, your urgent action is to review your contributions this month. If you are able to, contact your HR department and ask to temporarily increase your monthly salary sacrifice contribution now. This allows you to lock in more of those amazing tax savings before a potential rule change comes into effect. This is especially vital if you are near a tax threshold, or you've been putting off increasing your workplace pension contributions. Now, about those pension tax-free cash rumours. For our UK pensioners and those close to retirement, the rumour that never dies, a change to your pension tax-free cash lump sum. Currently, you can take up to 25% of your pension pot tax-free, up to a limit of £268,275. We saw this speculation last year, and it caused a stampede of people making rushed decisions. While the government knows scrapping this would be political suicide, the pressure to raise revenues is immense. We could see them lower the 25% percentage or drastically reduce that £268,000 cap. So here's a wise action for us pensioners. It's a planning tip. If you're over 55 and thinking about accessing your pension, my advice is this: do not make a knee-jerk decision based on these headlines, because taking a large tax-free lump sum out of a tax-protected pension environment and sticking it in a bank can be absolutely the wrong move. It risks the money being exposed to inheritance tax, for one thing, and you would lose valuable investment growth. The only smart action right now is to get a clear financial forecast. Find out what your 25% is today. If you're genuinely worried, talk to a regulated advisor, not a friend in the pub, to model the real impact of taking the money now versus waiting. Don't sacrifice your long-term plan to a short-term panic. Or you could pose this question to AI, ChatGPT or Gemini, or one of those versions. It shouldn't really replace talking to a regulator advisor, but it can be helpful to talk to AI about these problems. To recap, your 3 urgent actions before the autumn budget 2025 is announced are: number 1, for ISA savers, lock in your full cash ISA allowance now. That's right, the £20,000. Number 2, for employees, if you can, temporarily bump up your salary sacrifice pension contributions, and do that this month before the budget hits. And 3, to all pensioners, please don't panic and take your lump sum out. Get a forecast. As I say, you can do this on AI and a plan, but better still would be to talk to a financial advisor. But you might get a general idea with something like ChatGPT or Gemini. We know the budget is coming and it will change the landscape for UK savers. Oh yes, indeed. The best way to protect your money is to be informed and to act before the politicians make their moves. Now, if you found this advice useful, please hit that like button. It helps other UK Money Wisdom viewers see this urgent warning. And if you want the moment-by-moment breakdown of what the Chancellor actually announces, subscribe now and turn on the notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, won't you? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.